inspire you, motivate you, educate you, inform you, and set the agenda. That's what your radio should be doing. Well, that's what it's all about this beautiful morning. Always, we are glad to be here. The 9th day of the second month of the year 2026. On behalf of the team here, my name is Preachy. You call me the finest, the nature's finest is here. As always, we'll take you to beautiful motivation, beautiful vibes after vibes, because newspaper comes through in a bit. Before that, I'll take you through weather predictions for major cities in Nigeria. And I'll take you through sport at 8:30. The latest in sports, always things to talk about in the ever exciting world of sport. 9 o'clock, we get into the assembly. What are we looking at in the assembly this morning? Yeah, we are leaving in the southwest and go to the southeast this morning. The news came through yesterday. Nnamdi Kanu, all the way from the Suleja prison, decided to send message and say no more sit at home every Monday. It means in all of the southeastern states, today, Monday night, is the first Monday that it will be opening for business after so many years. The implication of that, we'll be looking through that. And of course, is Nnamdi Kanu regretting his action? Or is he now going the political way of resolving his issues with the federal government? We'll come to that when we get to that time. In the meantime, at the other side of it, we celebrate those celebrating today on Melody Surprise. We have a few people to surprise this morning, as always. So good morning and welcome this beautiful morning. Once again, the finest is here. Alright, I wish you a very beautiful day this morning. Even as I wish you a very beautiful day, I wish you peace of mind. You know, one of the things that we underrate in this part of the world so much is peace of mind. We do not know that it's not easy. See, once you have peace of mind, you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with everything around you, you are at peace with your inner self. Because nothing can bring you space in a peaceful world than the inner peace of yourself, because there is nothing in this world that can bring you peace until you decide that you want to be peaceful within yourself. And of course, you cannot find peace by avoiding life. You know what that means, right? You can't avoid peace by avoiding life. If you say you want peace, you must embrace a life. It's very important. It is not enough to win a war. It is more important to organize the peace. Because you need to know that you find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. Because peace is not something you wish for, it is something you make something. It is something you make something. You are something you do and something you give away. So peace of mind is something I wish you this morning. Even as I wish you peace of mind, you need to know that within yourself, you must first wish yourself peace of mind. You can't run away from life even when you say you want peace. So this morning, let's imbibe it, let's be peaceful in our heart, let's be peaceful with ourselves, and be peaceful with our neighbor and our society. This morning, from here, wish you the very best of this beautiful day and peace all through. Good morning. underrated. Don't underrate it because you need it. Very important part of life. Peace. Inner peace. You do not know what you're missing. You do not have inner peace. And you do not know what you have. If you have inner peace, you have peace with yourself. You can never have peace with any other person if you don't have inner peace. If you don't have peace with yourself. So in Bible today, that you have inner, no matter what you're going through. Yes, I know. It's not easy. I'm speaking to someone now. I know it's not easy. You're going through that. You're thinking, how do I get this thing achieved? How do I go for this? How do I achieve this one? Well, you know one thing, as long as there is life, there is hope. And once you have inner peace, things will be falling for you. You don't even know how things are just working for you. So imbibe it. Try to have inner peace. I wish you the very best of the peace that you wish for yourself. Good morning once again. Let's quickly look through weather predictions for major cities in Nigeria. I'll begin from Ibadan here in the city of Oyo, the capital of Oyo State. It's a cloudy weather now, looking like it wants to rain, but later it's going to be changing to a heaty period between 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be very hot, so brace yourself. Right now is about 30 degrees Celsius. It will go lower about 26 degrees Celsius later, and later it will go as high as 35 degrees Celsius. That's the highest you can have in Ibadan today, meaning the temperature will be undulating, fluctuating between 26 and 33 degrees Celsius. The precipitation is 20%, wind is 10 km per hour, and because the humidity is 98%. That's what Ibadan is looking like today. And let's move to the city of aquatic splendor, the city of excellence, Lagos. It's a mostly cloudy weather situation now in Lagos, with the temperature between 27 and 32 degrees Celsius, and precipitation 10%, wind moving at 10 km per hour, and the humidity for today is 90%. From there to the city of Abuja, the nation's capital, the home of soup, as some people will call it. It's a cloudy weather as well, looking like it wants to rain there this morning. Temperature between 24 and 33 degrees Celsius for the city of Abuja. In a way, the eastern heartland, the city of Unwari, as I like to call it, is a mostly cloudy weather situation there. Temperature between 25 and, of course, 32 degrees Celsius. I leave it for the city of Port Harcourt, the Garden City. It's a mostly cloudy situation there as well. Temperature between 26 and 32 degrees Celsius. While for the city of Kano, it is a mostly cloudy weather situation. The lowest temperature there today will be 22 degrees and the highest is 35 degrees Celsius. While in the city of Jos, the city that is always cold, right now is appearing around 19 degrees Celsius. It will go as high as 32 degrees Celsius later, but it will not go below 18 degrees Celsius for the city of Jos. Wherever you find yourself, you try as much as possible to be a good Nigerian. From here, we wish you the very best of this beautiful day, the 9th day of February, the year 2026. Up next, the Super Headline segment.
Cause I know my time is now, and nobody wants to hear. I didn't plenty scores, so they don't believe us. When I got the best them out to shop less Jesus. Say they try their best to take pressure, but I in my life as a nobody. I live my life with peace of mind is under the bed. That's why I'm patient, cause I know my time is now, and nobody want me to. Peace of mind is under the bed. That's why I'm patient, cause I know my time is now, and nobody want me to. Big Smoke Song
7 FM, 90 FM, 100.7.
Okay, welcome now to the Super Headline segment of the show this morning. Let's beat by beat. We take it one after the other. That's how we represent every morning on your number one breakfast show on the radio. The finance is here. I have the Punch this morning. The Vanguard is with me. The Daily Post is here. The Guardian is here as well. The Daily Toast We begin with the Punch newspaper for this morning. All right, the banner headline on today's Punch newspaper says Electoral Act standoff. Senate calls emergency plenary as protest loom. Of course, remember this was what we discussed on Thursday last week. I mean, you also you put your mouth into it. You put your voices into it, and they are listening to you. Everyone is attacking the Senate. In fact, Senate President Godswill Akpabio has been under fire since last Wednesday. Since last Wednesday, he's been under fire. So you are one of those people who put them under fire, and now they want to reconsider. They've called for emergency meeting, so maybe the electronic transmission of the result of elections will now be included in the election. Talking about what if the amendment, Electoral Act amendment, which they passed last week. We'll be waiting for what we do. Okay, while APC has not officially welcomed Fubara, and this according to the chairman, and Ghana recalls envoy to Nigeria over alleged electoral malpractices. Okay, now, not all electricity meters are free. NERC clarifies. Nigeria not lacking in talent. This according to Peter Obi. Could be short market, motor parks to flush out terrorists. And you also have could be short market. Okay, the people have been asking questions. Is it by shorting market, shorting motor park that you end terrorists? Some people are saying some of these are people are misplaced priorities. Anyway, we'll look through that some other days because we have something that we want to look at this morning. FRSC confirms 7 dead, 70 injured in Kano lone accident. 2 killed as trucks collide on Abeokuta Expressway. 3 in police net over Edu's doctor's kidnapping brother's death. Suspected kidnapper arrested after gun duel in Edu Forest is another story from the Punch newspaper. See from the Punch, you have this one: illegal waste dumping. Loma cracks down on Lagos Island. Idu refineries go up 13 trillion naira as NNPC admits waste. If you were to be in a Senate climb, as I always say, everyone that has headed NNPC before should be in jail by now, wasting such an amount of money. God have mercy. Okay, Edo APC chair dismisses one-party state fears. And Adeleke's aid or show APC picker over planned pensions protest. Talking about pensioners protest, and you have over 500 Ondo PDP members defect to APC. Kwara massacre, PDP chieftain condemns killings, forced military response, and factional PDP BOT chair hails Tinubu OT's infrastructure strides. Another story on the Punch newspaper. Before I leave the Punch, there's this story: Nigerians pays Osimhen for 10 million naira gift to Beyond Limit. These are the major headlines on the Punch newspaper for this morning. Turning to the Vanguard now, and the Vanguard, the banner headline says 2027, how 3 Southern senators scuttled real-time transmission of election results. Sources: how 3 Southern senators scuttled real-time e-transmission of election results is a banner headline on today's Vanguard newspaper. Of course, the manufacturers record 1.8 trillion naira unsold goods as demand slumps. NNPCL's $1.5 billion refinery failure proves my privatization call right. Atiku. Moving on from there, and you have this one: our reforms are attracting investment. Ubasani. BOI secures CBN approval to operate non-interest banking. 2027, why nobody will beat Tinubu in Lagos again? Of course, who is saying this one? Well, the person that is saying this one, his name is Senator Ganiu Solomon. Senator Ganiu Solomon is the one giving such a boast and an assurance. Moving on, still from the Vanguard newspaper, this one says customs intercepts 144 smuggling attempt, seizes 3.3 billion naira contraband. LG targets stronger gas to power linkage to boost electricity supply. Suspected kidnappers killers of Edo doctors arrested. And you have this one still from the Vanguard. Tinubu receives U.S. military delegation at Aso Rock. More on political stories. 2027 Kwankwasia hails resignations, salutes loyalists backing Kwankwaso in Kano. And you have this one. 2027 NFC threatens mass boycott, mass action over electoral ambiguity. This is another story on today's Vanguard newspaper. Popular gospel artists, 3 others die inside Lagos studio, and the Kwara horror. Those who ran inside their houses were burnt with the houses victim. And death in shadows of a canal. How 26-year-old choir star Ifunanya Nwangene met tragic end. And these are the major headlines on the Vanguard newspaper for this morning. I drop the Vanguard now. I take the Daily Post now. The Daily Post newspaper, the banner headline says Kano 2027 mixed reactions as Kwankwaso Yusuf set for epic battle. Okay, and the Electoral Act Amendment, Peter Obi is gone. This is according to Isaac Fayoshe. Peter Obi is gone. Okay now. And moving on, this one says Israeli military capture Jamaah Islamiyah senior terrorist. AFG allocates 6 billion naira for construction of 3 mega schools in Gombe. Outrage in Kebbi as customs operatives allegedly kill motor dealer. And Tinubu's Women's Health Aid seeks broad partnership to tackle maternal mortality. Others. These are the headlines I'm taking from the Daily Post newspaper. You still have this one there. Zamfara political realignment continue as Hajia Miriam dumps PDP for APC. And the Kano by-elections, we have achieved our goal. NNPP spokesman Ibrahim downplays exclusion. Electoral Act, Akpabio enemy of democracy, should be removed. This is according to Kenneth Okonkwo. Akpabio, enemy of democracy, it should be removed. APC, while Fubara is yet to be officially welcomed, Yirwatda is one talking there. And this one, 49.8% of APC members are youth. National chair, Yirwatda, is one saying that. APC targets over 20 million members as e-registration nears 12 million. Is another story on the Daily Post newspaper. In business, fuel, Atiku slams NNPCL over billions of naira paid as salaries at Port Harcourt, other Nigerian refineries. Tax, Enugu hit 406 billion naira IGR in 1 year. Projects 870 billion naira in 2026 is another story on the business page of the Daily Post newspaper. And FG allocates 6 billion for reconstruction of 3 mega schools in Gombe is another story. And you have this one as well. Outrage in Kebbi as customs operatives allegedly kill a motor dealer. Before I drop Daily Post, a bit of sport, you have LPFL. However, will lament Shooting Stars a loss to Kunkalifa. We're coming to that very shortly when we get to sport, because I do not understand Shooting Stars at all. I mean, a team you should go and roast, you ended up losing 2-0 to them. We're coming to that very shortly. Okay, so these are the major headlines on the Daily Post. Okay, the last paper before me this morning, the Guardian newspaper. Let me quickly look through some headlines there before we call it a day on the newspaper headline segment. Okay, the banner headline says T-bills see over 400% demand spike as manufacturers face credit squeeze. Is a story on the the Guardian. Outcry grows over e-transmission ahead of Senate's emergency session. And you have Kano scraps IPOB's 5-year Monday sit-at-home order. That's what we're coming to talk about very shortly in the People's Assembly. So people are saying Kano is tired, is now trying to retract and now seeking political solution to his problem, which is what people have been saying before now. while he remained stubborn at a time. While some other people are saying, no, he's now more concerned about his people losing so many things. His critics will tell you that, like someone like Joe Iboko has continued to say, Kanu is insensitive. His brothers are losing money while he kept declaring Monday sit at home every time. Okay, we're coming to that very shortly. How you view it, how you view all of this, and what you think the government should also do now that he has maybe soft pedaling. Should the government let him go? Is a question we are coming to very shortly. All right, NICOM, NIA seek stronger collaboration to reduce infractions. Group accuse Iran of targeting killing footballers ahead of FIFA World Cup. Wow, this World Cup, God help us. Okay, Tinubu to visit KB for infrastructure renewal. And you have this one. Manufacturers access 68.7 trillion bank loans in 9 months, says CBN. Still taking this one. Group task FG on rehabilitation of abandoned federal secretariat buildings in Lagos. I mean, very beautiful buildings are just left to be wasting away in Ikoyi. Alright, killings, abductions escalate in Niger as Bogu communities seek military base and market leaders decry Ladipo shutdown, demand dialogue with Lagos government. LASMA avert potential tanker fire accident on Lekki Epe Expressway, and police hunt 18-year-old housewife over alleged assault on husband in Yobe. NDLEA arrest businessman with cocaine at Kano Airport, intercept drugs nationwide. Suspected drug stash uncovered in Oyo as police investigate child abuse. These are the major headlines on the Guardian newspaper, and by extension, these are the headlines on the newspaper headline segment this morning. It makes a return tomorrow on Melody Sunrise. We have a breather now. Don't forget Sports Country in a bit. After sport, we get into the People's Assembly. Sit at home finally ends in southeastern part of Nigeria. What's your take on it? Of course, what should the government do now? Now that Kanu has seems to be soft pedaling on his actions. Should they let him go finally? Or you think he should continue to face the trial he's facing? We're coming to that very shortly on the People's Assembly segment this morning. In the meantime, let's go to the deck. And of course, I bring this one. Give me the money. I need the money. It's a Monday. I call it Money Making Monday. MMM. Here is Gucci. Give me the money. Good morning. Up next, sports. The finest is here.
That's a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal! But 6-0. He's struck it sweetly and doesn't ever score ordinary goals. They're all copy bits off.
Most definitely, when you hear this tune, you know it is time to talk sport. It is Sport O'Clock right here at Melody 100.7 FM, Melody Sunrise. My name is Pretty, the finest is here. And Daniel Adeyemi is also here this beautiful morning, the sports here.
Yeah, good morning, Nature's Finest. It's a very beautiful morning, Monday morning. I believe he's busy out there already.
Yeah, but most definitely, I mean, you can't snooze or you lose. So let's go into it this morning. Quickly, let's begin this way with what Lagos State Commissioner for Sports is saying. Commissioner for Youth and Social Development is talking about Mr. Mobolaji Wilende, who says sports remain critical to the holistic development of learners, describing school sports as a powerful tool for building discipline, teamwork, and of course, leadership among young people. Wilende stated that according to what he said yesterday, that while attending the 24th annual Inter-House Sport Competition of Doane College, Lagos, where he served as the guest of honor. The question is, we channel the young ones every year. What do we do to these young ones? I was seeing because Doane College is a big college in Lagos, I was seeing the guys who came out tops and all of that, especially the younger ones, the GSS students. And I was asking myself, what's next for these ones after they leave school now?
Well, let's leave them to fate. Fate will decide their future for them, but we must actually
Why should we be leaving fate? Leaving them to fate.
Because eventually, even in the best of nations in the head, we still, have to leave ourselves to fate sometimes. Let alone Nigeria, where we know that, the bread is little and the people are more. So it has to be fate for them right there. But to be honest, he said something very important, which is actually raising these lads with a sporting culture, which is some of the things we actually need in this part of the world. When you see people who grow up through academy in sport, they always have the best culture in terms of the spirit of the game, sportsmanship, everything. It will always show out there. Not just their performance, but they will have the culture imbibed in them from a very tender age.
And also educated as well.
And education part of it, which is the most important. I remember when we were in secondary school waiting for Thursdays, which is PhD days. It's always very interesting time because it's not just about running around. It's about the fact that, we get to get educated, we learn about track, about lines, about everything. So it's not just enough to say we know sport, but we know the rudiments of it, we know it from the grass, part of it. So it's very good. We might say we don't know what the future holds for them, which is actually the truth, but we must still give them credit for giving them education and keeping sport in school.
Right, keeping sport in school, giving them education is very, very important. How do we get all of these things to be together? Because they are supposed to be moving pari passu, and that is what it should be. Okay, all right, let's quickly move away from that now. I have a question this morning for Daniel Adeyemi, and the question is, what kind of league are we running in this country? What a league. I mean, for shooting stars to go to Kun Khalifa, that everybody should be beating like teams that stole a gold in the market, and they beat shooting stars 2-0. What kind of a league are we running in this part of the...
With all due respect, sometimes when I see the way some people dedicate their time to follow MPFL, I just pray God will reward you. Because sincerely speaking, you have to ask yourself, since when have you been enduring this? Since when have you been, managing to watch MPFL games? And when you watch it eventually, the picture is beneath what should be MPFL at this time of the year. Because it's so bad. Finest. Even the novelty game that Melody FM played with Josba, we still have a better picture quality.
Well,
even with a mini gadget that we took there, than what we saw with these guys. When I saw the pitch yesterday, I said, wait, they allow Kun Khalifa to use this pitch as their home stadium, and PSC cannot use their own pitch. Because I look at the pitch, normally the walls of grass should be green.
Of course.
At least minimal. Should be, after the color green and everything. The thing is still mostly yellow and all of that. And then come to the performance of shooting stars. Now I've always said it. It's about the mindset. When you are at home, you feel like nobody. I think the charge from the manager is always like, this is our home. You know they play with them. And so the opposition fans or visiting fans or players also feel like we are at home. So the best we can get is maybe a draw. A win doesn't happen. So if we get a win to be out of this world, so it's right there in their head. And that's what plays out with teams like Rivers United. They are top of the MPFL. Now in the CAF Champions League, or let's say out already. You see how they are losing left, right, back, and center because they are playing with teams of proper mentality who don't care whether you are home or away. Because they were home yesterday and they beat them 4-1. It doesn't matter to a team who understand football because football is a game of 90 minutes between 22 players, 11 on each side. So I don't know what makes you believe that because you are home advantage. The last time I had home advantage in football, it was when I was in secondary school. Then you will say they have home advantage. In fact, it's a Nigerian kind of thing where you will say home advantage. It must not be heard in the modern football or in the professional against all these home side must always win or get a draw. Imagine the incredible performance they were having. Go to Kun Khalifa that is struggling.
And I never believed that.
Kun Khalifa that cannot even
this time we're looking forward to continent.
And even say maybe we challenge them towards the end of the season.
Kun Khalifa, a guy who didn't have money to feed themselves.
Who goes to Nilu? Nothing.
I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know what will be the post-match conference.
I when he was lamenting, I said, Baba, waiting the lament.
You have not helped the boys. The mindset. I don't know what they will be telling themselves. It has happened again. Somebody should get to that point where people like, wait, why do we always lose away? Why must team come to our home? Because it goes both ways. If your team put up a very good performance, if Shooting Star wins the next game at home now, if I'm the manager, I will tell the boys, I don't like this performance. When we win at home,
lose away.
What don't miss?
It's like using one hand to back something.
Exactly.
Throw it away.
So what's the point? If we can't have this mentality when we go away, then what are we doing?
I know. Every other team I can agree, but Kun Khalifa too near to beating Shooting Star like thieves. That's not good enough. And in other results, Ikorodu City, they moved up the table with a good difference. Of course, Rivers United didn't play at the weekend, so Ikorodu City beat Niger Tornadoes 2-0. Of course, Abia Warriors, Enugu Rangers went to Umuahia and played a goalless draw with them. Kano Pillars defeated the Remo Stars 1-0, and that leaves Remo Stars now in 19th position. Remo Stars going. Will they be gone at the end of the day? Only time will tell. Nasarawa United also played a 1-0 draw with Bayelsa United. And of course, Plateau United defeated Kwara United 1-0. Warri Wolves also played a goalless draw with Economic Warriors. While the game that brought another disgrace to Nigerian League was Wiki Tourists and Katsina United. When there was an equalizer, the fans went into and started attacking anything they could see to attack.
I think it was Balotelli that opened his shirt after scoring a goal against Man United. They say, why always me? I think the MPFL should have that as their new slogan. Why always us? Because last week we had Kun Khalifa was getting himself kicked out, and then we had another team also saying they were threatening to leave MPFL, and then we are having a game cancelled mid-game. Because you just have to ask yourself, is this league actually worth all the noise around it? There's a difference when you make noise in the midst of the news you're making. Like if this happened in the EPL, the whole world will stand still. Like you mean EPL was stopped mid-game because of a row, something happened, then something really must have happened. Because this is a league that has standard and they don't do these kind of things around it. So you have to ask yourself, and it boils down to the officials. I always say it. When you are managing the game, you have to read the room. Read everywhere. Read the stand. There are times when you will call both managers to the line and said, I don't like the way your boys are behaving. Your captains are not up to the task. And you call captains, you tell them, because if this 3-3, since when have we seen that kind of goals in the MPFL? Both home teams is scoring, away team is scoring. So it shows really that the factor of home and away is still playing. So maybe it's the home team right there who feels like you can't come to our home and be scoring 3 goals. You are scoring. So eventually the game could not end. So who are you going to punish at the end of the day?
I'm telling you, crazy. Another crazy one. Pyramids came here and beat Rivers United like
they came to Rivers State. I mean,
they came to Nigeria. Nigeria they came.
Because it's really shameful to say.
That was sad.
4-1. They were the first to score.
That was crazy.
When I was seeing the game yesterday, sincerely speaking, I saw they were playing, and I can't even compare. The gap is wild. Sincerely speaking, I think if I'm the manager of Rivers United, which is Finidi, he needs to be considering upgrading his course, his coaching course. He needs to actually go learn proper coaching. It's not all about muzzle, all about agidi that we know in modern in African way of play. People don't understand football.
Everything's computerized now.
Everything's computerized. You've got to get your players in position, and you've got to get your players to play less with energy. enough of because I mean Messi's got 8 Ballon d'Ors. He doesn't have all the muscles. That's what I'm saying. Football now is about intellect, is about tactics, is about what philosophy are we playing with. That's what they got yesterday. Wow. Because they are MPFL side that we will say that they have a mentality of home. Yet they were at home yesterday
and they were beating like
because the team that beat them doesn't care whether you are home or away.
Of course,
they just believe in football. They believe that if you play very well,
defending champions.
The best thing
will show that they were defending champions.
They show that they are not defending champion of MPFL or their own league.
Exactly.
Of the continent
champion of Africa.
And they showed them yesterday. So
it was a beating. The beating was too much. MC Algiers also defeated Al Hilal 2-1, and because the Power Dynamos, the team. Look at this. The team that Rivers United couldn't beat.
Yeah.
They came here, beat Rivers United. The team beat RS Bakene yesterday.
Yeah.
2-0. Power Dynamos. It tells you that Rivers United are actually the whipping boys of that group.
Definitely. We've always said from the moment they lost that stoppage time game, we've known that time that they are not destined to go far in the what's it called in the Champions League. It's just so unfortunate for them that they are going to come back now to the league, and I will respect them. If any manager is going to face them, any team is going to face Rivers United, they won't earn the respect because it's not like you are different from us.
Exactly.
You've seen your result in the CAF Champions League. So if you're sitting at the top of the table, maybe it's probably because you're getting the exposure you are getting in the CAF Champions League and it's affecting you a bit. So it's not something that you can call a class, because still in Africa, the MPFL teams still don't have class. They are not even rated anywhere, because that's the best team right now. We've seen Remo, you can't even begin to look at their own result. So it's very, very
champion going on relegation, but it's crazy. Anyway, in other results, of course, Petro Luanda played 1-1 draw with Simba. GS Kabylie also played Al Ahly. It was goalless. The game ended. AS FAR of Morocco also defeated Young Africans 1-0. While Tuali Popo played a 1-0 draw with Mamelodi Sundowns. And Stade Malien defeated Esperance de Tunis 1-0. So that's how it went down in the CAF Champions League. Let's go to the different league actions. Of course, yesterday we saw a Liverpool that capitulated in just 9 minutes of the game. I never thought Liverpool could be that crazily capitulated.
I mean, sincerely speaking, that game is one. I saw the game until 78 minutes.
Yeah, but to me, the last goal should have been left to be a goal.
I just feel like, Liverpool, Man City, they are both sick side. None of them going into the game. In fact, it wasn't a game anybody looked forward to. I don't think there was the Premier League was not promoting that game. So.
Yeah, like when they say they have a star.
Exactly. It's the Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. They didn't promote that game because the rivalry between Liverpool and Man City is actually not there anymore since Jurgen Klopp left the club. It's not really there anymore. So it's more like you just go and play their normal game. That was what we saw yesterday. It wasn't dramatic until the stoppage time of the game.
Exactly.
And even Pep Guardiola was after the game saying that the red card for Szoboszlai should not have been given because push happened in football, all of these things. And it goes to show that there is no any kind of rivalry between these two sides. So it was just a careless moment.
To me, I saw it's like the VAR guys made a mistake yesterday. The first push was from Erling Haaland.
Yes.
The guy reacted by doing his own pushing and holding as well.
You don't do that because
it was. I mean, when you want to fall me and I'm falling down, I will hold you to you for me to maintain balance. Now.
Eventually, it's the striker that needs to be protected in that position.
Okay.
It's the striker that needs protection. Now, Szoboszlai is not even a defender in that position as well. It happens to be there. He wasn't doing his job well, so he did the first thing, which is doing the first pushing. It wasn't effective enough. So, and when the guy did his own, when Alan did his own, it was a push to get away. He get his own. But you are the defender now. You are the one that eyes on you. If you are going to push him, you have to do it with all this kind of.
Gotcha.
So he didn't do that very well, and definitely the VAR will not say they are going to punish the first foul. So do you want them to send the two players to
That's injustice.
It's not injustice. It's just
and again, I think IFAB needs to start looking at some of these laws again. The ball went into the net, 3-1. Leave it like that. Why would you have to say they will have a direct free kick, which at the end of the day reduce the tally?
Well,
you should have left it at 3-1.
It's one of the things I talk about game management.
Give Haaland the goal.
It's just about game management for me. That's how I feel. The referee feel like the winner has been determined. at this point, there's no need to make it look like
A bashing.
You get. So EPL also has a way of projecting a very good image of the league. Man City Liverpool should end like 2-1, 1-0. If it
shouldn't be a bashing.
Nobody is looking at that kind of news. So the officials, they always get this update that we don't like games of goals, especially in this kind of games. You have to put it in a very good image. So in as much as you want to be fair, you still have to read the room. Man City Liverpool, a game like that is just shared that even the manager, Man City manager after the game, we don't even know whether he was Man City manager because the way he was talking, he was saying the foul
like he was speaking for Liverpool.
But I'm like, like this man just wants Arsenal to get the point.
Oh my God, it's a good. Another result, of course, where that game ended 2-1. I mean, with the red card to Dominic Szoboszlai. I mean, that's the guy that has been doing well for Liverpool this season, getting the red card. I don't know what he will do in the next game because that guy has been their machine in the last few games. Let's see what happens. Another game, Crystal Palace also went away to Brighton, beat them 1-0. I mean, what a goal from that black guy. Of course, Newcastle also were beaten at home by Brentford, 3-2. Bournemouth played 1-0 with Aston Villa, and of course Chelsea went away to Wolves, 3-1. That game ended. Arsenal had a 3-0 comfortable win over Sunderland at home. West Ham United went to Burnley, defeated them 2-0. Everton went to Fulham, defeated them 2-1. Manchester United were at home and defeated Tottenham Hotspur 2-0 with a red card to their captain, Christian Romero. And Leeds United beat Nottingham Forest 3-1. Why? If you heard me with you, I was giving the result. Went away. What I was saying that for a reason. You can't get this in the NPFL.
You can.
I mean, we say we have more away wins than even the home wins.
Because these guys, that's why the very first time we discovered this, I said it's a question of mentality. It's not a question of whether you are home or away. That's why in the foreign leagues, mentality managers are always there, mentality coaches who comes in and tell the boys the things they need to hear. They put it in their head. Everything is not so much about tactics. Some of them just need to be tweaked in their head. Once you put the right thing there, they go like beasts. They don't care. So that's why when a particular player is being booed in a particular game, that player, go watch it, most times is always the man of the match. Because he sees it as, you are cheering me. In fact, so I'm so popular that the whole stadium now sees let's do it. So the same thing with the teams going away. They feel like, in fact, us going away is an advantage. They are the one who's got everything to lose. They are the team to beat. So let's go put that pressure on them. Remember for how many years Chelsea were unbeaten at Stamford Bridge? Every team came to champions to the Stamford Bridge attempting to beat them until eventually Liverpool did it. So that's how it is for elite league like this. And that's why we said it's not so much about the fact that they have quality players. It's just mentality. MPFL managers should call themselves to meeting. What are we telling these boys? Because by now, if the only time I win is on my own turf, on my own stadium, I go to your home, we cannot win. Suddenly your players are not good. That's EPL and other leagues
definitely. Of course, they're still topping is Arsenal with 56 points from 35 games, and of course, Man City with 50 points, Aston Villa 47 points, Manchester United 44 points now, and Chelsea are on 43 points, meaning Man City did a favor to Chelsea yesterday, beating Liverpool, because the gap between Chelsea and Liverpool now 4 points. 4 points, okay? In the relegation battles, of course, we still have Leeds United, Nottingham Forest, West Ham United, Burnley, and the Kun Khalifa of MPFL, talking about Wolves doing their thing right there. All right, let's go to the La Liga, and I give you the result of the matches that went down in the La Liga this weekend. Of course, Barcelona still leading the charge, and they did what they had to do. Of course, for the games that went, Real Madrid beat Valencia 2-0. I mean, you guys said it won't happen for Valencia to upset Real Madrid, and they had to do what they had to do yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Madrid knew that at this point they had to go, bank for bank.
And Kylian Mbappe doesn't just know how to stop.
It doesn't. He doesn't have most of the guys with him yesterday. The Bellingham and all of the others were not in the game, but he still delivered. That's what happens to you when you are a goal scorer. You just get a little chance and then you convert it. For Real Madrid, Barcelona, we know that's where he's going to go, because unfortunately for our boy yesterday, Lookman, he lost with Real Betis, and that's the team.
Couldn't they have been better? They lost the Copa del
Rey, because they already know that no thing that we do in this league will give us La Liga again. The people let's face Copa del Rey.
But the big boys will still meet them at the Copa del Rey.
At least they feel like getting to the final will be a very good result. Of course, they are meeting Barcelona next, but I think it's just about Barcelona and Real Madrid. When we talk about La Liga, The only result people are expecting you to announce is what did Barca Madrid play.
I'm telling
What
you.
did Barcelona?
Is that a league?
In fact, they don't even know the name of the teams they are playing. They don't care how. That's what they're saying.
Only 2 teams running the league.
Meanwhile, in EPL, people still care about the result between Tottenham and Aston Villa.
Even Wolves and Arsenal.
People still care.
I mean, Sunderland, Arsenal, everybody was like, I want to see what
Want to see what will happen? Yes. So, sincerely speaking, EPL and others follow.
Well, EPL is just a league. I'm telling you, well, I don't know what Daniel is saying, so I should not talk about other results, right? Anyway, Atletico Madrid were beaten at home by Real Betis 1-0. Sevilla played 1-0 with Girona. Athletic Club defeated Levante 4-2. Getafe also defeated Alaves 2-0. Real Sociedad beat Elche 3-1. Barcelona, of course, beat Mallorca 3-0. Those were the games that went down. Still topping the league there is Barcelona. Of course, they have 58 points right now, closely followed by Real Madrid, 57 points. Any possibility, Atletico Madrid are top with 45 points. Any possibility of Real Madrid doing something? Maybe taking over Barcelona?
Definitely. That's the destiny of Real Madrid. They will at some point take over Barcelona because Barcelona can.
Even with the way Kylian Mbappe is going.
Yeah, he's scoring the goals, and if you want to win the league, one of the things you do is you get guys that are scoring the goals up there. So Man City is still up there because Haaland is scoring the goals. That's why I fear for Arsenal. They are sharing the goals between them. The highest goal scorer in the EPL for Arsenal, I don't think is up to 10 goals. So they are sharing the goals amongst them, and that can be okay until the league gets to the 31st, 32nd phase,
exactly,
when the guys are racing for goals. So it's actually very good advantage for Real Madrid that Mbappe is going for goals and the guys are working with him to give him the goals as well. But at the same time, you can't rule out the fact that the quality in Barcelona at the moment, the boys want to, they feel like they own Real Madrid.
Exactly.
And they want to keep doing it.
They want to keep doing it, that's what it is. I mean, Bayern Munich, would they ever know how to stop? I mean, they did what they had to do, beating their opponent like criminals yesterday. 5-1, that one ended, beating Hoffenheim 5-1. And of course, FC Cologne also were beaten by RB Leipzig 2-1. In the Serie A, of course, Parma, Bologna were beaten at home by Parma 1-0. Lecce defeated Udinese 2-1. Sassuolo 0. Inter Milan 5. And of course, Juventus played 2-0 in Lazio. While in the league on, Nice, it was Nice 0, AS Monaco 0, J1, Toulouse 0, Auxerre 0, Paris FC 0, and of course for the game between Le Havre and Strasbourg, that's Chelsea Light. They beat your second team yesterday, 2-1. PSG beat Marseille like criminals. I never saw that coming. That should have been a star game. But Marseille beating PSG.
I think I saw
5-0.
5-0, okay.
That was criminal.
I saw it up to 4 and I'm like, what's happening
How
here?
can Marseille lose to PSG 5-0? That was too much.
Maybe PSG is suddenly back to life again because we know PSG has been struggling in recent time. But that's Ligue 1. You can't even put mouth for their matter. Because I don't know who's been on the top of the table, but we all know eventually when the time comes, the only person that will lift the league is PSG.
Most definitely. Okay, of course, for the women under 20 Women World Cup, Cameroon, and talking about Cameroon produced an outstanding performance in the first leg fixture in the qualifiers on Sunday. That was yesterday. About the trash Botswana 5-0, and Nigeria and Kenya also claimed slim advantage with 1-0 victories over Senegal and of course Tanzania. So we thought in Abeokuta would have beaten those ones like criminals, but we ended up beating them just 1-0.
It is what it is. I mean, definitely it's a very good advantage. I mean, the girls must have enjoyed the pitch. Yeah. Unlike maybe if they play in the pitch that the ball will be bouncing.
Maybe they let them Ibadan would have won like 5-0 too.
Are you defending Ibadan pitch?
Yeah, I'm not defending it.
Because you make the headline tomorrow that the federal government cheated.
I did not say that. I did not say that. Okay, when we come at 6, we'll be talking more. Of course, we have a whole lot of things. The Winter Olympics continues. We'll be looking through that. The 6:15 when we come on Sports Cruise. Thank you, Daniel Adeyemi, for coming through this morning. All right, let's go hit some commercial messages. When we return, we'll be going to the People's Assembly this morning. It's all about IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu saying no more sit-at-home on Mondays in the southeast. What should the FG do now? Release him and let him go now that it seems he's soft pedaling on all of his actions? Or the prosecution still continues live in centers? We'll come to that very shortly. Keep it locked right here. It is Melody 100.7 FM.
Melody 100.7 FM. Gbogbo èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe ayẹyẹ ọlọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan bíi wedding, concert, church crusade, film premiere, tẹ̀lílò indoor LED square. Iléeṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media ló kájú ẹ̀ ní ti kú screen dé bíbá. Lọ́kàn-ò-jọ̀kan léyìí tí ìbẹ́ ìtìtì náà fi ṣe dáadáa tí o fi ṣàánú yàtọ̀. Indoor LED square tó múlẹ̀ ń kún sí gbangba gidigba. Ṣé ìwúlò spray fún sẹ́mínà yìí tó ń bọ̀ àbí fún anniversary yìí tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe? Èyí àtàrà ṣèṣàjẹ́ ìkọ̀sílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media lọ́dọ̀ wọn nìkan lè fún mi. Indoor LED screen tó fọkànbalẹ̀ tí ò ní ṣe bàlàbàlà. Ṣé ni wọ́n lulẹ̀ yìí ti fẹ́ lu ní àgbórí field látòrí 100k ní rẹ́ńtéèjì wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ̀yà tàrà ṣàṣàkẹ́ máa bọ̀ sífìsì wọn tó wà ní Wood A Olùsọjí Avenue extension of WCCI Road Olúyọ̀lé Ìbàdàn tàbí ọ́fíìsì wọn tó wà ní nọ́mbà 28 Amadasu Street Ìlú Èkó Lẹ́kí Etí Òsàlẹ̀ Lagos State. Telephone 0803-413-6370 tàbí 0912-188-5200. Iléeṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media ló fi lọ́kọ̀ balẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọmọ screen ìgbàlódé fún ayẹyẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹgbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Pẹ̀lú Slint Fly ìrìnàjò rẹ̀ ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀.
Slint Fly iléeṣẹ́ tó ń kọ́ni ìrìn àjò lọ sílẹ̀ mímọ́ Jerusalem, Jordan, Europe àti gbogbo ibi tá a lè ń tọ́ka sínú Bíbélì. Slint Fly lọ́jọ́ tó ti ń fa àwọn èbó jẹun kò fọ́mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ rí. Gbogbo ẹni fẹ́ rìnrìn àjò lọ sílẹ̀ mímọ́ Israel. Slint Fly yìí kẹ́ ẹ fọkàn tán. Ẹ ó lọ airport pẹ̀lú jíjẹ àti mímu nírọ̀rùn. A journey to Jerusalem with Slint Fly. A spiritual journey that is spirit filled. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n bá ní ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì lọ sí èyíkéyìí ìrìn àjò tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ lọ. Nílẹ̀ yìí tàbí lókè òkun. Local and international flights. Kò sì sí ìrìn àjò afẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ lọ. tí Slint Fly yìí bá yín ṣe nírọ̀rùn. General tour services. Wọ́n bá ní ṣe visa lọ sí èyíkéyìí orílẹ̀-èdè tó bá wù yín. Jáánú lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn. Gbogbo èyí tẹ̀sí bẹ́ẹ̀ kàwé lókè òkun. Slint Fly lọ́nà àbáyọ kan tó dájú. Olú iléeṣẹ́ Slint Fly wà ní second and third floor Rẹ̀mílẹ́kún house ládojúkọ Adamasingba stadium Dùgbẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè 07046700043 tàbí 09162088000. Slint Fly, breaking limits.
100.7. From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 9 a.m.
100.7.
Melody 100.7. Melody 100.7. 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ramadan oṣù alápọ̀lé oṣù abiyì wọlé dé wẹ́rẹ́ alhamdulillah. Kálẹ̀ tó kọ́ fẹ́ wọlé ó máa pọ̀ wá kí kó máa wọlé tó bá wọlé náà kí ó máa jáde ní orí àbá àbíkàyà Ramadan. Gbogbo mùsùlùmí lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin a kú àmójúbà oṣù Ramadan oṣù tá a ti ṣiṣẹ́ olóore kékeré gbà ńlá oṣù yọ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ láti má jẹ́ kí oríire tí ń bẹ nínú oṣù yóò fò wá rù. Ẹ wá ṣiṣẹ́ ọlọ́run àlá nípasẹ̀ ṣíṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ọkùn òjọ̀pọ̀ ètò tá a ti là kalẹ̀ fún yín ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn kẹ́ẹ̀sì dáàjì pẹ̀lú rẹ̀. Ẹ wá ṣonígbọ̀wọ́ àwọn ètò bíi wáàsí àwẹ̀ ìrun pípé tafsir àyọkà láti bá Al-Qur'an sàrìtìyà àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ wá dásí tọ́lọ́run kẹ́ ẹ lè gba òkú orin láyé àti lálùkìyámọ̀ fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ tàbí láti ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ ẹ pè alága ìgbìmọ̀ Ramadan iléeṣẹ́ Melody FM Hajj Kamal Usama sórí 0803-513-2586 àti Mikael Adekola Ọmọtọ́ṣọ́ sórí 0803-284-9194 tàbí kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí iléeṣẹ́ wa tó wà ní Melody House ojúlé kejì má pàdé òrùngbòde wá àsìmí bá ṣòun Ìbàdàn Ramadan Kareem.
Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Stay cool with Melody.
100.7. 100.7.
Melody 100.7.
Welcome back. Thank you very much for being there with us. This is show Melody 100.7 FM Melody Sunrise. This beautiful 9th day of the second month of the year. Of course, we're still in it. And right now, welcome to the People's Assembly segment of the show. Now, on the People's Assembly segment, in case you're listening for the very first time, what we do, we look through very important issues, national issues that is, and because we check out these national issues and we discuss them parliamentary style. Parliamentary style in the sense that this is your own assembly. We have the Senate, we have the House of Representatives in Abuja, and of course we also have the different assemblies, state assemblies in all of the states. So this is our own assembly. And you are an honorable member. When you call in, honorable member this, honorable member that, calling from so constituency. That is how we do it every time. So today, it came as a shock to so many people yesterday when the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, gave a statement that their leader from the prison has given a directive that the total and permanent cancellation of the Monday sit-at-home across the southeast should be observed from today, saying the directive takes immediate effect. Of course, in a statement issued by spokesman Yima Powerful, IPOB said that the order came directly from the Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, the statement said the Monday sit-at-home across the southeast is officially and of course permanently cancelled with effect from Monday, February 9, 2026. IPOB spokesman said that Kanu took the decision to ensure that normal life returns to the southeast. According to the statement, Kanu has once again staked everything online to ensure that the children return to school every Monday and that people go about their normal lawful businesses without fear, intimidation, and molestation. IPOB stressed that there was no need, excuse or justification for anyone to stay at home on Mondays, directing that all markets, schools, offices, transport services and economic activities must resume fully and normal life take effect from today. Describing the directive as final, the statement said, no any other statement supersedes this one. So many people have been reacting to this. Some people say it is now this guy know you come and do this thing after destroying the economy of the Southeast for years, cancelling the Monday sit at home. Children will not go to school, banks will not open, activities were paralyzed for years on Mondays. So why would he come out now to say they should cancel it? That he has done worse to the economy of the Southeast with that declaration of Monday sit at home. That he doesn't, there's no significant difference anymore. As some governors already started taking the bold decision of making sure their people go on their normal their duties and activities on Mondays, so irrespective of whatever Kanu declared. While others are saying, well, it's a good one for the Southeast, as the Supreme Leader has now spoken, and this one will be a good one for the economy now picking up yet again. And others have said, now that he has done this, the federal government should also start looking at maybe cancelling every charges against him and granting him pardon and let him go now. So what do you make of this? All of these things concerning the sit at home that has now been cancelled, how it was achieved, and all of these things. What is your own opinion? I mean, diverse views, divergent opinions, of course, from here, from there, from different angles. But while you're making your opinion this morning, do not abuse anyone. Do not, no matter what it is, do not abuse anyone. Because I know issues like this sometimes result in people being very, very emotional and sentimental. Let's act within the confines of the laws and lay down rules of the program. 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. We're looking at the Southeast this morning. Let's travel to Southeast, Abia, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Anambra. Let's travel there and let's talk about the declaration. Says sit at home every Monday before now was something that if anyone was seen outside on Monday, it was more or less like a terror. Because those guys, they were ready to finish anyone that came out on Mondays. So right now with the Supreme Leader, Nnamdi Kanu, declaring that it's no more in effect, meaning from today now, sit at home is cancelled in the entire Southeast. What do you make of this morning? And do you think the federal government should just grant him pardon now that it seems he's beginning to soft pedal on his activities and much more? 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Yes. Wherever you're calling from, your honorable member and your location is your constituency. Let's begin to look through the calls. You can also send messages to these numbers as well. 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Is this something to cheer? Or is it not something you can cheer at all? Cancelling the Monday sit at home in the Southeast. 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, please do call me back. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay, please do try again. I don't know. We'll keep keeping it real. Of course, we're looking through the Southeast this morning. What's your take on the issue? And then the Kanu finally issued a statement yesterday. No more sit at home. With what he has said, some people believe he's now beginning to soft pedal on his activities, meaning the federal government should also look at granting him a pardon. That's what some people are saying. While others are saying, if you grant such a person a pardon, it's still a risk. So what's your own view this morning? 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's check out. We have messages. where we're trying to fix the calls. Keep it coming. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Okay, let's see this. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Sorry about that. Could it be from here or from your end? Please do try again. Okay, this one says, good morning. My name is Maxwell. I'm calling from Gate. I think it's a good one that Nnamdi Kanu himself declared it. That means it is authentic. But what I do not understand is was he forced to do it? Because for long people have been asking for this to happen. He didn't do it all this while. Now that he's been in prison, he's not doing it. Was he forced to do it, or could it be part of the political moves that some of the Southeast leaders claim they will make to make Nnamdi Kanu get off the hook? Well, whatever it is, I pray that he's let off the hook eventually, so that we can have a better society. I hope he learns from his mistakes as well. This is from Maxwell from Gate. Thank you. I'll cut this one from. He said it's Adibo from Bodija. Says good morning. Nnamdi Kanu made a big mistake, yes, in declaring that sit at home in the first place, because he used it to destroy his own people. Just imagine declaring such things within just your own vicinity. If it were to be a declaration in Nigeria as a whole, we would have known that okay, it will be beneficial and people will listen. But just within your own people, you hurt your own people. That's what it means. He said, but what I don't understand is how people knew it was the directive was hurting them, yet they kept on doing, following the lead and also staying at home every Monday. Okay. All right. Thank you for your message. And this one says, good morning. I think Nnamdi Kanu got it all wrong in the first place. Declaring Monday sit at home because if you are declaring such a thing, you should look at the implication on your people. You actually hurt your own people, not the people who are dealing with you. If you wanted to do something to make people to feel it, especially those in power, you should do it as it concerns something that will affect them, but not when you are doing it just to hurt your own people. But unfortunately, some people didn't see it as it was hurting them. They also followed the bandwagon. Anyway, thank you for your message. And this one from Temi Topes from Academy says, good morning, the finest. I think it's a good one that Nnamdi Kanu has now finally seen the reasoning and he has decided to cancel the sit at home. I think it's a good one for the entire Southeast. I'm happy for them. Maybe government should also start looking at what they can do in his case. If he's made to promise that we drop all of these troubles and agitations, maybe they can let him off the hook and let him travel and go and relax, where he will have a better life. Okay, thank you. 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. All right, this one says, good morning, the finest. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu tried to be the lone voice in the wilderness, but this is Nigeria. Injustice is so much. He said, my name is Peter from where? The message didn't finish, you just say from. All right, 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Keep trying the number. I do not know what's wrong with the line, but I guess the network will pick up. Okay, so we're looking at the cancellation of the Monday sit at home. It's been on for years, as declared by Nnamdi Kanu, but he himself finally has declared it null and void now. So meaning people can now go out every Monday in the Southeast to go for their lawful businesses. So what's your view this morning concerning this? And do you think now that he has done what he's done now, government should also start looking at maybe granting him pardon? That's what we are looking at this morning in the People's Assembly. All right, this one says, good morning, the finest. I think granting him a pardon is a good one, but he needs to first be made to sign an agreement that if he's left off the hook, he will not cause trouble anywhere again. So my name is Bode from Iwo Road. Okay, good morning.
Hello, beautiful morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
This Prince Bumi Adefusi calling from Akwata.
Prince, it's good to have you join us this morning.
You know, I've been saying it that the IPOP is not doing in Amdekano anything good than harm. That is why government is saying Nnamdi Kanu as a threat to the nation. Now that they've agreed that we are going to surrender now, that there will be nothing like sit-at-home order. I think federal government will now take them signal. Maybe they will now meet with the Igbo to discuss about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, so that Nnamdi Kanu can be free at any time from now. So it's a welcome development. I think they are learning from the way we do things in the Southwest here. We are diplomatic in everything we are doing. So I keep telling them that
they went the wrong way in the first instance.
So it's a welcome development. It's a welcome development. Good morning.
Thank you, Prince. Good morning to you. Thank you. I mean, to him, it's a welcome development. I mean, diplomacy is better. I mean, to jaw is better than to war is what we say. So that's what he should have learned to do in the first instance, and in trying to summarize the message of Prince Bumi Adefusi this morning. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Why is your own not going to? Prince went through now, so you two should try to go through. Okay, all right, more messages. This one says, I think Nnamdi Kanu's brothers who are holding big political positions are beginning to do the right thing, which is trying to use diplomacy to solve the problem of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu's problem is not about violence. What they need is to resolve the matter politically. I mean, have a meeting with the federal government and see how things can be done amicably. I think his matter can still be remedied. I say her name is Lovett from Ujuri. Okay, thank you, Lovett. And this one says, my name is okay. It says from the world, what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu is injustice. He says, Sunday Igboho has been left off the hook. Why is Nnamdi Kanu still being incarcerated? When almost the same thing is what they also had as ideologies. I think this medicine at home is good for the people of Southeast, but I don't see it as the final solution to Nnamdi Kanu's issues. Okay, all right, but you didn't tell us what should be the final solution. All right, 0702-520-1007. So this one says, good morning. My name is Dr. Leo, okay, from Total Garden. Okay, Dr. Leo from Total Garden. He said, one thing about Nnamdi Kanu's issue is it should have been, what he's doing now should have been long done. But he kept being stubborn and fighting the authorities, forgetting that you cannot fight a country. You can't fight government. After God is government. What he needed to do that time was negotiation and, of course, diplomatic solutions. But fighting government is not what can be achieved by any individual. I think Nnamdi Kanu is now beginning to get it right, what he should have done from day one. Thank you. All right. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Your name and location?
Yeah, I'm Harry from Basharon.
Okay, Harry from Basharon, let's have you. Thank you.
I think it's a good development.
Okay.
That they started to abandon the surface that on Monday. The fire really from Africa.
You are close to your radio. Your radio is making a noise. Can you hear me? Well, next time you call, you have to turn down the volume on your radio, or you just put it off finally. Okay. 0702-520-1007. We're looking at the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, counseling the Monday sit at home finally in the Southeast. And of course, those who have called and responded are saying a good move. And right now, they should start looking at how to also maybe look through the situation. Okay, this one from his name is Engineer Ibu. from Olugweru says, good morning. Well, I would agree that what Nnamdi Kanu has done is good by declaring the Monday sit-at-home now null and void and cancelled. But I think the federal government should also try as much as possible to do the needful, replicate this by trying to see what they can do in his case to free him. Yes, to free him because what he did, others have done and they are getting away with it. He shouldn't be castigated alone. Okay, thank you. This one says, this one is, okay, my name is Gloria. Yes, so you're Gloria from Bodija. Says, okay, on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, I want to regret the Monday night sit out is not being good. I say Monday night. Monday sit, you call it Monday night sit. Anyway, I'm coming to your message. Hello, good morning. Hello, please move away from the radio.
I'll switch it off.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Olisa.
It's good morning, sir. Welcome to you.
Thank you so much for this morning.
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of people who misunderstood Nnamdi Kanu and have been piling up certain blames on him, even when he was outside the country. There was no time Nnamdi Kanu declared Monday sit-at-home by himself. Nobody can give you that. His followers, a powerful and order, declared a lot of things, including resistance at home, through other means. People know very well what happened. All was in an attempt to rescue Nnamdi Kanu after he was attacked. He left Nigeria after he was the government invaded the southeast and attacked him in his father's house. You remember?
Yeah.
The lot of this, he had to run for his life. That was why he left this country. At the point that I was fighting for survival, Sunday Igboho was busy here. We were busy here hailing Sunday Igboho in Southwest here. And he himself also had his own problem here. The government is not want to release Nnamdi Kanu. That's why what is going on. They have their own reasons. And you can see the way they were upgrading his court trial. This man who has been disgraced now. They are building items for him to remain in trial throughout the period of even Buhari's time. It has nothing to do with sit-at-home or no sit-at-home. Nnamdi Kanu has already opposed even this Monday stuff. I remember. So the fact that they are not using his name, it is just to make people in the Southeast who believe so much in him to be able to compromise.
Okay.
That is the issue. So people are thinking that, he's doing that now because they say that government can come. Government will not come. They have their other reason why they are holding.
Okay, so you think even with this cancellation of the sit-at-home, government will still remain adamant?
Which government? You mean to salute those government or federal government?
Federal.
Federal will not do anything about Nnamdi Kanu. It's only through foreign pressure that is coming now from so many agencies and organizations, including the US and some other places.
But political leaders in Southeast are saying that they are trying to meet with the federal government, use political dialogue.
Who are these political leaders? Only a few honest ones. So many others are there for what they can get. Name them. Name them. You can see the way Southwest. When somebody was telling you that only the Southeast is now learning to do what Southwest does. What is the difference? What did Southwest do for Sunday? Even when he was arrested across the border, that was the only time when they started sending delegates and things and so on for his case to be reviewed and released. They even went to his home here to attack some of the people, and I think they killed somebody there.
Yeah.
So we're all here and we're watching. It's incidentally, some of us who are core media people all our life, we are following events from so many angles. And so we understand this more than others. Nnamdi Kanu did not declare a seat at home. It was even declared in his absence. He was not in the country, even when his followers declared that.
Okay, so we want to argue that if he's not in support, then why did he not tell them, no, don't declare such a thing?
Well, from abroad.
The other one was declaring things from abroad too now, before he was blabbed in Simon Ekpa.
No, in the Simon Ekpa's own bit, if you look at it passionately, you'll find out his dual citizenship, just like Nnamdi Kanu and the other person.
Yeah.
And what he was doing out there, and the way it was being interpreted and carried out here. Well, the things you have to look at, you want to go into the nitty-gritty. Then there are issues. And these are not issues that a lot of people will understand if they are not fully thinking about it. But those who are ingrained in what is going on will know the details, like what happened in Kenya, and even how Kenyan government was taken to court and defeated thoroughly. You know, and how Kenyan government has protested about the rendition that Nigeria did, which was against international law. What have we done about all this? So it's not, don't think that the people will wake up unless if he has his election, re-election bid. And that's why they are doing all they are doing in the Southeast. So, using the type of the people inside who love the business and who love themselves and who love what they will gain from such a terrible situation. So that are supporting government. You know, that is just, are you telling me that if the whole Southeast move into the space in Oka, in Enugu, in a way, in all those places, massive thousands of places, demonstrating for Nnamdi Kanu to be released, and continuously, you think government will be quiet? They will not be quiet, my brother, because they know both the internal and international implications. They know.
Okay.
So it's a much more complicated issue. Leave government out of it.
Very complicated.
The Monday declaration.
Very complicated.
Kanu's name was dropped so that they can appeal to people who are insisting at home and then support us. That is just it, so that thing can hold.
Thank you, sir.
Soludo himself, but Soludo tell you that he's supporting Nnamdi Kanu services.
In fact, majority of them, they will tell you it's even a risk to them.
Oh, because they know that their influence will be tarnished. The moment Nnamdi Kanu is free. That's why you see that none of them is coming out. With the ones that the minister for works. Have you ever talked about Nnamdi Kanu? What about the others? Look at the ones they say Tinubu has to give certificate in the homeland of Igbo man. I think my brother, please, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate your contribution every time. That's our senior citizen there, always giving us support here. These are people that have done this job for years. That one is over 80-year-old. Thank you so much, sir, Lisa, for joining us this morning again on People's Assembly. All right, we still have a few more moments to wrap up the conversation this morning. Yes, it's been a very interesting one. We traveled to the Southeast today to discuss sit at home as declared by IPOB. And of course, the leader, Nnamdi Kanu, sent a message and said, no more sit at home. It should be cancelled. Henceforth, everyone go your lawful ways every Monday. Before now, Mondays were more or less like ghost towns in the Southeast. Everywhere dried, everywhere looking like a dejected zone. But right now, from today, no more sit at home. That is what Nnamdi Kanu has told these people. So we're looking at the implication of this. Can this lead the federal government to start reconsidering their actions concerning what they have been battling with him? Can they now start saying, okay, this man has repented, let's also begin to look at maybe how we can free him, grant him pardon? Or you think he's still it's still going to be seen as a risk to especially the political ambitions. Just as our senior citizen, Honorable Lisa, said it a while ago, majority of the leaders in the Southeast, political leaders, see Nnamdi Kanu as a risk to their ambition. What's your view this morning? Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Good morning, Honorable Bosse.
Thank you. I'm Bosse speaking from Ibadan. Well done,
It's good to have you. Good to have you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Yes, sir. You see, on this issue of Mr. Kanu
And the good people of the Igbo, I wish Mr. Kanu can be reasonable enough, because I don't know the reason why he will be the one standing for the people. Nigerians are declaring that people should not move on the day of on Monday, which we all know. Which we all know to be a day like in Yoruba land. So it's kind of funny. But on the other hand, I still wish that our government will see to this and then intervene, because just like he even declared that people should stop having movements on Monday, also had a second thought. I also wish that our government, both the government here, can stick to it and maybe call on his attention also with the elders, the stakeholders here. They should please address this one. Let the people of the Easterners, let them have their peace and do their things well, instead of them being terrorized by Apple. Why should that be in Nigeria? A sovereign country for that matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Bosse, this morning. All right. She's hoping that this will not be an emancipation of the people of the Southeast. Okay. What's your own view as well this morning? 0702 520 1007, 0705 507 1007. I have less than 8 minutes to wrap up this conversation this morning. We're looking at Nnamdi Kanu's issue. Where could this move now be one of the moves that might be seen, maybe a respite for him, maybe a pardon from the federal government? Could that happen? Could this be maybe a move that will lay the foundation for a move to start maybe seeing us granting him pardon? When I mean us, I'm talking about the federal government granting a pardon. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. In the People's Assembly segment of the show this morning, let's look through more messages here. And this one says, my name is Abulu from Sawmill. I think Nnamdi Kanu also went about his agitation the wrong way. He was too violent with the way he was going about it. There is no way he could have achieved that. I mean, fighting a sovereign state. If he had done it in a more diplomatic way, it could have made more sense. He said, because if you, he said you have an opportunity to listen to him on one of his broadcasts on the internet radio before, and what he was saying every time he went on air, it was just about abusing Nigeria, abusing all of the leaders. I mean, that shouldn't be the way to go about it. It should go the right. It should have gone the right way. Should have gone about it the right way. But I hope maybe one day there will be a respite for him. So, Mr. Speaker, good morning. God bless you. God bless you as well. All right. This one says, my name is Ruth. Yes, Ruth from, where is it? You didn't write where you're sending it from, Ruth. Is it the route from Malakia? Is it the route from Airport Road? He says, I think Nnamdi Kanu should get the pardon. The federal government should start to tender justice with mercy. The man has really suffered. He lost his parent to all of this struggle. He lost his property. He lost his resources. And now he might be losing his life, God forbid. I think federal government should also begin to look at how they can grant him a possible pardon and see how to soften his issues, because the guy has suffered. Me, I'm feeling sorry for him. That's what Ruth is saying here this morning. All right, this one says, well, Mr. Speaker, good morning. Thanks for taking us to the Southeast. He said, there was a time I traveled to the Southeast to go and do a business. And I got there on a Sunday, hoping that on Monday I'll go and do the business. But on Monday, I found out everywhere was just dry. No banks, everywhere just closed up. Do you know I lost that business because I couldn't relate back to the people here in the Southwest on what we went there to do in the East, because we lost that Monday, which should have been very important for us. Since that time, I've never felt like traveling to the Southeast again, because that pain is still in my head today, and the pain I went through that time really affected my psyche. My name is Adeolu. From Bodija. That one of the implications, one of the things that people suffer during that period. Okay, so thank you so much. Let's see if we can take this one as our last call for today. Hello, good morning. Hello, are you there? Good morning. Okay, drop call, please. Let's see if you can still get me, because I'm trying to wrap things up this morning now. All right, we have plenty of people to surprise this morning on Melody Surprise. Okay, 07025201007 and 07055071007. All right, this message says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Yes, on the Nnamdi Kanu case, I think, Nnamdi Kanu too didn't try to be diplomatic in the way he went about the whole thing. But I hope now that is declared sit at home illegal and cancelled, maybe they shall start thinking about him. So your name is Max from Agudi. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Move away from the radio. Thank you.
Over now.
Yes, it's better now. Thank you.
You're welcome. I came in too late this morning. I didn't know the interview.
You're done, right?
Yeah, this is the right. I'm going to come in from my job.
Good morning to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hello. What's happening? What happened to your number? Okay. If you can still call me back, even though I'm running out of time already. All right. So, let's see. Anyway, we said our own this morning, and I'm sure the right things will be done. Yes, for the sit at home, if you now want to travel to the Southeast, one of the reasons I said we should look at this issue this morning is a part of informing and sensitizing you as well. The last message I read there, that person said he lost money. Lost a contract. And he said he will never travel to the Southeast again for any transaction or business. That's why I'm bringing this morning as a part of informing and sensitizing you. Now you know you can now travel to the Southeast to do your business, because the Monday, just Bosse was saying something there. Here in part of Nigeria, Southwest, we believe so much in Mondays. In fact, when I was a little boy, my grandma used to tell us then that, look, the way you start your Monday, that's how your week will be defined. If you start your Monday very dull, your week will be so dull. But when you start your Monday on a very, very active note, that your week, the entire week is already active. So now to begin to use Monday to sit at home, when it's not a public holiday, for democracy, for independence, for Salah, for Christmas, for Easter Monday, I think it was not a good one. Let's take this will be last call before today. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Oluwadamlola.
Okay. What happened before?
I don't even know. All right. Like I was saying the other time, it's sad that someone in the prison now has to give order to his guys that the market should be opened on Mondays. Does it mean that the governor in that state does not even have a say? They say rather. It's really not nice. And the truth is, at times when I think about Sudan, Biafra, I become scared for the people of Biafra. Because if this guy eventually becomes their head, I don't think it's going to go well. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Dami. All right, so that's how we will be wrapping things up this morning on the People's Assembly segment this morning. Thank you so much for being part of it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you every time for being part of the People's Assembly. The resources that you spend in conversing with us every morning, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. It makes a return tomorrow talking about the People's Assembly with another topic tomorrow. All right, today we've looked at IPOB, Southeast Nnamdi Kanu, of course, sit at home on Monday. If you want to hashtag, that's how you hashtag it one by one. All right, so we believe from today, Southeast will take a new shape because, this is a place I've spent 15, you see, Southeast is always on my mind, I'm telling you, because I spent 15 years in the Southeast. There is no state in the Southeast except one. There are 5 states. I virtually lived in almost all the 4 states in the Southeast except one. So I understand Southeast very, very well. So it pains me when things like these, negative things happen. So I'm happy now, at least, that Monday sit at home is now lifted and is cancelled. So let's go there. Let's let's do all of the business on Mondays in the Southeast. Abia, Imo, Ebonyi, Anambra, Enugu. Let's do it. Thank you for being part of the show this morning. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Let's have a breather. At the other side of it, we're celebrating what this morning? We celebrate them this beautiful day. In the meantime, here is Olamide Badu, Moro Warren. I'm seeing goodness of God in your life this morning. Take it, grab it, achieve it this morning. The finest is here.
Melody 100.7.
never thinking that I should be got that. Maybe not the way you show me love, the way you give me love. The bottom of my heart, I'm saying, oh shit, oh shit.
To those celebrating their birthday today. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday today. We're celebrating you. All of us are here because I know every day there's someone who pops out of the living room. Who popped out of the birthday for today. For those who popped out of the room where babies are born on this day, we have a whole lot of them right here. Let me celebrate. Yes, today is February 9, 2026. Let me first celebrate Adedayo Oluwase Anifalaje. Yes, aka Mommy Ite. Yes, Mommy Ite is a year older today. Adedayo Oluwase Anifalaje. Today is our birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, for all of us here, Melody 100.7 FM, we say happy birthday to you. We wish you the very best of your celebration. God bless your new age. Enjoy. I pray everything you wish for yourself, God will definitely meet you at the point of your need. Peace of mind, long life in good health and prosperity is my wish for you. Happy birthday, Mommy Ite.
One more year on them. Give thanks for life. Next year we do it again. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. One more year on them.
Happy birthday! Another person celebrating today. We call him Daddy Lawal. He's one of my own. Same along the assembly. He's talking about Mr. Lawal. Mr. Lawal, let me say Officer Lawal. He's an officer of the law. So Officer Lawal Oluseyi. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. We wish you the very best. Long life in good health and prosperity. All you wish yourself, we say God bless you with a new age that you will love and enjoy. Long life in good health and prosperity. May you live life to enjoy the fruit of your labor. That's my wish for you. Melody 100.7 FM, because the finals here saying happy birthday to you, Daddy Lawal.
Give thanks for life. Next year we do it.
And to all the people celebrating today, as well, if it's your birthday today, we say happy birthday to you. We celebrate with you. We say God bless your new age. Whoever is celebrating today, whether I know you, whether I know you, I do not know you, as long as you're under the sound of my voice, we will celebrate with you. I will say God bless your new age.
Next year we do it again.
Next year we do it again, and we celebrate, do celebrating. Okay? God bless your new age.
Give thanks for life.
All right? let's keep it popping, let's keep it rolling. Let's begin to roll out this morning. Don't forget Ramadan is coming. We have a few days to Ramadan. Of course, make sure you are part of our Ramadan. Come on, put your money. There's something that God will pay you back in multiple folds. First of all, Akaniro, today is also your birthday. Happy birthday. Smith Adejola, it's your birthday today as well. Happy birthday. Oge Brown, that's my girl in the Southeast. Happy birthday to you again. Of course, happy birthday to Timilein, all the way from Ogun State. Today is also your birthday. Happy birthday. Mark Adeniyi Jones, today is also your birthday. Happy birthday. All of these people celebrating today, happy birthday to you. Long life and good health and prosperity.
Give thanks for life. Next year we do it again. Happy birthday, my friend. One more year, pandem. More life to your power, they are trillion. Real from the heart of them. Big birthday, hush. If I ever want to come, take a splash. Give thanks to it, I for dash. Watch it, let me got the pin on the stash. Drink and smoke, so the first. Turn up the sound box. Girl, them a bubble to the max. Everything well cool and relax. So we send no still location. They are pass back. We are pop champagne non-stop, yeah. Happy birthday, my friend.
Most definitely, we are popping champagne non-stop. So if you're popping it today, pop it the right way. So happy birthday to you, all of you celebrating today. So say God bless your new age. Let's begin to roll out now. It's been an awesome morning, this beautiful morning. The finance has been here. Of course, they're repping things for you. The grateful Monday. About to be going little by little now. You know how we do it every time. Thank you so much for being part of the show. As I rise now, or when you come through, at the other side of it, so many other beautiful things coming this beautiful day. It's February 9, the year 2026. Of course, you know what that means, right? It happens to be the 40th day. Today is the 40th day of the year. So meaning we have 325 days to go. So we wish you the very best in all of the remaining days. God bless you. On behalf of Mika, Daniel, Bobola, Amos 33, I say have yourself a pleasant morning. Money making Monday. Go make money. God bless you. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Until 6 p.m. when I come through on the cruise show. Keep your head up. And I'm out. FM. Fly pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ Prophet Sam Ojo bàbá authority láti rìnrìn àjò mímọ́ lọ sí Israel àti Jordan.
Get ready for a life-changing experience, the holy pilgrimage to Israel and Jordan. Let's come together, walking where Jesus walked and witnessing the wonders of faith and history come alive.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ dé àwọn ìgbà alágbára tó ṣe pàtàkì ní Jordan bíi Mount Nebo, River Jordan, Petra àtàwọn ibòmíì táwọn ti gbàdúrà táwọn sì rí ẹ̀rí gbà.
Your package includes visa, return flight ticket, airport transfer, hotel accommodation, meals, tours, souvenirs, JP certificate and travel insurance, all handled by You Fit Fly.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti gàdàrà lọ. Ọjọ́ kọkànlélógún sí ọjọ́ kejìdínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹta ọdún 2026 March 21st to March 28th 2026.
Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ẹ pè 0817-406-8181 tàbí 0802-832-0429.
Visit www.youfitfly.com.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ rìnrìn àjò ẹ̀mí pẹ̀lú Prophet Sam Ojo àti You Fit Fly.
Don't be stingy now. Why enjoy your refreshing drink alone? See as my throat dey move.
I think say na only me o. See as I dey salivate as I dey drink am.
Omo, na raw premium water I drink na. But man, this raw premium water no be like all other water we I don everly drink for my life. The water good so tey you go drink am like say e pass ordinary water. Dem process raw water to premium quality. Your mouth sef go feel am. Refreshment nko as you dey drink raw premium water na so your body go just dey cool. ultimate every gospel experience is here on Melody 100.7 FM. Tune to Zion Club with DT Victor the spokesman. This is one RPOA family. For all the bands and Christian events across Nigeria, live worship experience, movie artist and program promotion, interviews with multiple Christian personalities, plus discussions on disputed issues from brothers to Christian community. Mondays, 4 to 5 p.m. only on this dial. Melody 100.7 FM. For sponsorship and partnership, please call 081-0960-5616. Zion Club, then Jesus Drive.
Nàìjíríà yìí ti gbogbo wa ni kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́.
Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wọn ní jákèjádò Nàìjíríà. Àmì fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ràn láti mọ bó ti ń lọ níbi yìí àti tìbútù ní Nàìjíríà. Ó yá ní Melody FM láti pàdé abilékọ Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Dáímà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń pè ní olórí afẹ́fẹ́ lórí ètò tá a pè ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú lè tó ètò ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú lè tó tá a fi ń yàn